Howdy, fantasy managers. My name is Bucky Irving, and I'm Brian Robinson. We have given up football for the year to serve the Dark Lord. All hail his
Serious, Bucky. This is serious.
All hail his darkliness. And we've also given...
What does this mean? Oh.
And to host Battle of the Bible Boys Season 7. Golly, do you...
Season 1?
Just 4 guys who began a Bible study, a random friend, and Luke's dad. Still haven't gotten rid of Luke's dad. The Dark Lord and some other guy will be rating each team on their predicted finish. They have exactly 1 minute. Number 14.
I have them at 14.
I can't believe you. This is your wife we're talking about. I also have her at 14, but I'm allowed to put her at 14. You know where I put my wife? You'll find out later, because it's not that part of the video yet. I mean, this team's gonna do great for its team name and theme, I can tell you.
Kittle and Bits.
Kittle and Bits. I really like the top 4. I think Kittle's a great pick.
Kittle, Garrett Wilson, George Pickens. I wanted Pickens and Kittle later in the draft.
The problem with the G names is that the only remotely relevant player I could find was Greg Dortch, and she picked him up already. So I can literally find no other G's that are like starting on a team
And
anymore.
no G's that are running backs in all of football.
And seriously? Not
In
a
all
single
football.
one.
Not a single one.
Who's she
more
have?
than 0. She has.
Yeah, we have a non-star.
G.
I've never heard
Olani.
of this guy. I'm sorry, it's a great idea if you only picked a different letter.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Peyton Manning. Football players aren't just little people that live inside your phone on your fantasy app. The Dark Lord wants you to get to know them because it makes fantasy football that much more fun. Fun facts with Peyton Manning. That's me. Player highlight, George Kittle. Fun fact, before each game, Kittle isolates himself for 3 hours, takes a salt bath, and meditates.
Number 13.
The family, who I have ranked at number 13, because I would be very scared to meet them in a dark alley, but not scared to meet them in a football field. Although you do have a lot of young, exciting players, like Luther Burden, sounds like criminal, like that's what he looks like in real life. You have a guy named Tootin. Players are probably going to give him some space on the field. You don't want to be running behind.
For people who underestimate the family, always remember that revenge is a dish best served cold. 5 rookies making the bulk of this roster, but don't tell me this roster can't win games, because that insults my intelligence. It makes me very angry. Your enemies always get strung on what you leave behind, but leave some of your players on the waivers and you might have a better lineup. A manager in your position can't afford to look foolish. Make some people offers they can't refuse.
Come on.
For the family, we're going to highlight Brock Purdy, quarterback. Brock's family owns a family business called Fantastic Spa Outlet, which sells hot tubs in Mesa, Arizona.
Number 12.
I have the J team in number 12.
I have the J team in number 11. In my opinion, 1 Jamar away from greatness.
1 Jamar great from. I'm just jealous of Jalen Hurts. James and James are jumping for a start.
I think Jalen Waddle will be better than people think. Back to some magic. James Conner always underappreciated.
Jalen and Jalen are justified sleeper picks.
Indeed, Jaden Reed could come back from the dead.
Absolutely.
Be a breakout.
Yeah.
Jays,
This roster's actually pretty good, honestly.
It just might surprise. Just might surprise.
Just jump in to joy. Jump for joy.
Jordan Mason could be a good pickup.
Yeah,
Williams.
absolutely.
Who knows?
Jackson Dart could actually start later in the year and be pretty good. I think it's a pretty good pick.
I don't particularly see a weakness in the starting line. Well, maybe in the flex spot.
I just think it's all a little. There's a little.
Player highlight, Jalen Hurts. Jalen's an advocate for women in sports and employs an all-female management team.
Number 11.
Alphabet soup, I have 10.
I have at 12. I predict that all her players will crumble to dust as the condition of the black magic she used last year in the ABCs. This is where it turns into a pumpkin. It's not going to work this year.
But last year she had a lot of really older players as well, and they just kicked everyone's butts. She did really well. She just needs to. Some of the players that she picked up and put on her team, she should have replaced with someone who was doing a little better. Like she picked up some lower tier players, but I think she's gonna surprise some people.
Well, you know what's going to surprise you? I'm going to give you a list of players whose legs will fall off. H.N.'s legs will fall off. Nico Collins' legs will fall off. Mike Evans' legs will fall off. Kamara's legs will fall off.
All
Chris
in 1
Godwin's
year?
legs have already fallen off.
I will say B for Barner. You may need to find a different letter for that tight end, but.
Player spotlight, Mike Evans. Mike was so nervous about proposing to his girlfriend that he practiced with his teammates on the sideline during team drills.
Number 10.
All right. Tislago Vroom, I have at number 11.
I have a number 9.
Okay, I put him a little lower. I just feel like it's way too much reliance on the Lions' passing attack, and they're not really like a passing attack team. Rumors are there'll be more this year, but like it's so much dependent on them. And then I'm scared about Breece Hall and Devontae Adams.
That was my summary too. I would say that a lot of this team will go Vroom, but his RBs will not. Running back's not gonna. It's gonna be a position weakness all year.
Yeah, I bet there'll be a few games this year where the Lions are like in a throwing match. But I mean, what do you think of Breece Hall? Do you think he can actually come through?
Nope. I think he's toast.
I don't think
I would take Braylon Allen over Breece Hall.
I think he'll be mid. I think he'll be feeling a 6 or 7.
Right. Maybe good as a flex spot in a deeper lineup league.
Brian Thomas will have a big year, I think.
Should be good. Devontae Adams could be good if Stafford is alive.
Let's highlight Lions star wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown, who speaks 3 languages, English, French, and German.
Number 9.
Luke's dad I have at number 10. I'm going off vibes.
Off vibes. I'm going number 9. Yeah, I mean he's got the guy that got me into fantasy. He's good, but I think he also made some homer picks. I mean, I'm not crazy about Mahomes this year.
I agree. I think it'll be the curse of Mahomes after Mahomes was the blessing.
But I actually think we could be sleeping on a lot of the he's got a triple-decker wide receiver sandwich with Jefferson, Nakua, and McConkey. Like that's
very
good.
Nice, although each have question marks.
And Ingram could be pretty good. Walker could be good. Like
Could be, but he's not going to walk. That's my prediction. Charbonnet is going to take over.
The bench is also good. He's got Kyle Pitts, guys. I think Kyle Pitts is finally going to break out year 72.
You heard it here first. Cooper Kupp could resurrect. Who knows?
Yeah, it's just a lot of question marks, but I mean, I enjoy it. I don't think it's a. I think it's a fun team. I think it's got a lot of upside, but I'm betting it's going to end up 9th because of performance.
Player spotlight, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes was drafted by a Major League Baseball team before he focused on professional football.
Number 8.
Detroit Lions Pride and Prejudice, I have at number 8.
I have it number 6.
Whoa, that's pretty high. Explain yourself.
I actually think I could have ranked them higher. I like Jaden Daniels. Jamar Gibbs is great. David Montgomery, you have both sides of that. A.J. Brown will do better than last year. Dalton Kincaid could do better than last year. Terry McLaurin, a clear number 1 on the top offense and the only guy to throw to. Actually, the only reason I discounted it was I think Rashee Rice brings bad vibes and will curse the team.
I think that's very possible. I don't think McLaurin is going to be as high as last year. I think McCade is kind of a... I think he's not going to do very well. And I don't like the bench very much, except for David Montgomery and maybe Torrey Horton. But she's definitely got the ceiling, right? She's got the ceiling takes, and once Rashee Rice is back, this could be a powerhouse team. Also, like the line's pretty smart. I feel like she's gonna just kind of we don't want to sleep on her, but I'm putting her at 8th.
Manage the way to victory.
Yeah, that's right. Manage the way to victory. ETN? I don't like ETN.
Player spotlight, Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs majored in business administration and prioritized his classwork even in college.
Number 7.
A new bookshelf we have I have at number 6.
I have a number 7.
Whoa, we're pretty
Whoa,
close.
Twinsies.
I mean, a lot's banking on the Ravens for this team.
Yep,
Lamar
Jackson and Henry are very good grouping.
But I think Drake London's like the steal of the draft.
I
Having him
agree.
fall to the 3rd, like I
Oh,
wanted him,
third.
but I already
Oh,
had
wow.
Bijan, so I couldn't.
Wow.
I couldn't justify that.
What a pick. I just think that all the good players will be murdered by the bench, which I don't like.
It's possible. Yeah, the bench. I'm not crazy about the bench. Mason Taylor, I think, has some potential at the tight end. Like this is just a very top-heavy, strong team.
Yep.
I think it's gonna
That was what it was last year.
Compete.
We did get deep into the playoffs.
absolutely. It did.
So
You know,
Jamar or Jackson and Henry could ride again.
there's a double like quarterback safety. If not Jamar Jackson, he's got Baker
That was
Mayfield.
a crazy backup to have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I think some of the other, the safety on the bench got taken by having such.
Big Derrick Henry. Over 4 years of playing high school football, he accumulated over 12,000 rushing yards and 150 touchdowns.
Number 6.
I have my team at number 7.
The number 5.
Number 5. That's
Number
really high.
5.
Why?
Because youth is served but eventually aced.
Okay, well, I do have some youth. My team's kind of boring. I don't know. I got some good. I feel like it's not sexy. It's not
I
a
like
sexy
Bijan,
team.
but I don't like DK. I don't like Joe.
Well, I don't like any of them. They're just gonna work.
Why'd
you know.
you pick you? Oh,
They're just no. I don't like DK, but he's gonna get a lot of points. You know. So
we need that elite wide receiver. That's what I'm looking for.
I don't have one.
You don't.
I'll have
That's
to
the
get one in
problem.
the middle of
Don't
the
get an elite
season. But I
quarterback.
got elite tight end. I got elite running back, and Joe Flacco.
What more can you want?
Uh,
Drake may break out.
Yeah. What do you think about Drake May?
I think he'll be better than Joe Flacco by the end of the year.
I think I'm going to win the trade with John. Roma Dunze is going to pop off and be the wide receiver 1 on that team.
Ooh, I don't know. Travis Hunter is fun, but you already have a lot of fun young players.
I think it's got a high floor.
think
It's
the
going to be, yeah.
True.
I think it's going to be boring wins, and I'm going to lose in playoffs round 1.
Can it be boring if Tedero McMillan?
Bijan Robinson. Bijan owns his own brand of mustard called Bijan Mustardson, the official Dijon of Bijan.
Number 5.
Okay, Dobby Sock. I have them at number 3.
I have them at number 8.
That's so different. Josh Allen, Jackson Smith-Njigba, T. Higgins, and I think Tyler Warren are going to all just burst forth in glorious fashion and rise this team up to the ceiling of the league. Just second to one other team. I think they have the second highest ceiling.
I see what you're saying. I think Allen will bring freedom, but I think Higgins will be maimed or seriously injured. Or, excuse me, maimed or seriously injured? Because he is every season. So he'll have 6 games where he helps Ian out, but he will crumble and not be alive during the most important moments. And I'm not a huge fan of the flex or the bench. So I think it's top heavy, and you can't count on the rookie running back. And Seattle has some question marks there with I don't know if Darnold will be quite as good getting it to JSN.
Josh Allen. Josh has his own cereal brand, Josh Jacks, with proceeds going to the Children's Hospital in Buffalo. What a play!
Breaking news! A trade has been made to Ian Charles. He's getting Austin Eckler, DJ Moore, and Michael Pittman all for $1. No. Yes. What do you think of this trade?
I think that it's Ian's birthday today. I think that was a nice little birthday gift, but it may come with a receipt that Robbie demands.
Well, we made the rule that if it gets vetoed, then it's vetoed.
Oh,
So
that's true.
I'll go ahead and accept it after this. Best of luck, Ian.
Number 4.
Yep.
The Hampton Inn, I have at number 5.
I have a number 4.
Okay, we're both. I feel like we should both be a little higher on him, but
I
I'm
agree.
not.
I think there's just a couple of landmines here that are going to go off. I think it's a very good-looking team overall, but I just have a feeling, not a huge fan of Trevor Lawrence, and the pick there could explode with good coaching, but I think he might go under, and then I just have the feeling that some combination of Hill, I don't trust Tyreek Hill anymore, and I feel like Barkley or Neighbors is one of those who's going to have an injury.
Yeah, I basically feel like everybody on his starting lineup except for Omari and Hampton is going to underperform expectations rather than overperform.
I agree. I love
Andrews, Hill, like Barkley just hit his ceiling. I don't think he's going to do that again. I don't think Lawrence is going to hit his ceiling this year. Bryce Young, but he does have Bill Krosky.
Bill.
Jordan Addison suspended, and no, you can't put him on your IR spot.
Saquon Barkley once scored an 80-yard touchdown while he was 8 years old in order to win a $100 bet with his dad.
Number 3!
Order of the Phonics I have at number 4.
Order of the Phonics I have at number 1.
Whoa! Okay, tell me all about it.
Unbeatable stack. I think in our league, if you have elite, what have you, then it's hard to beat on certain weeks, and I think Joe and Jamar are just going to go crazy a lot of the times, and especially in finals.
I think the whole world is just obsessed with them, and they're going to disappoint. I think they're going to be good, but not great. I think the Bengals stack's going to blow up in his face. I think Swift, Njoku, and Chuba are going to regress in the second half of the season.
Ooh, says the Flacco owner.
Oh yeah, but I have Maycomb in it, and but I do put him in fourth because Robbie will destroy his whole roster if anything is going wrong, and he'll rebuild it
to also destroy it if it's going right.
That's fair.
10 trades,
more than me.
Everyone is available, folks. Call Robbie now.
Yep. You can get the Bengals stack if things are going wrong
for the
at the
right
beginning.
price.
Let's highlight Jamar Chase on the Bengals stack for this team. Back in high school, Jamar Chase was an all-state long jumper, and goodness, that guy's fast. Oh, we're all in trouble.
Number 2!
Mom found the P drawer. Mom found the P drawer. I think you're going to take second place.
That's also what I had.
Second?
P drawer is in the top shelf.
Yeah, I think you're done after last year. I think you got a very stable group of players that all have top 5 potential.
Thank you, I agree. I like CeeDee Lamb, elite wide receiver. Got a couple high-end running backs with Kyron and Chase Brown. I think Bo Nix will be an upper echelon top 10 quarterback.
Agreed.
I got Amika
the 5-round reach.
And I actually like my bench. I think it's not an exciting bench, but it's got some veterans that'll provide some sparkle.
It'll fill the holes.
It'll fill the holes.
And I think Tucker Kraft
You don't want holes in the P drawer.
You don't. No, you want to keep that piece secure. Tucker Kraft is awesome. I think that was a great pick, and that's one of the only things that puts your team up above the edge. I do think you're going to lose to Christian McCaffrey in finals.
Dramatic irony.
Yeah.
Bo Nix. Bo Nix is the shortest name in NFL history at just 5 characters.
Number 1!
What do you got?
I have him at third.
Fiddly Figgy?
CMC rides again.
Yeah, I agree. This is my number 1 team. Number 1. I think Fiddly Figgy goes all the way finally. The most explosive starting roster in the league. I really think it. Christian McCaffrey, I think, is going to have his full normal year. Brock Bowers, scary. Marvin Harrison, supposed to be the next generational wide receiver. I think he's coming back. Travion Henderson, booyah.
Cortland Sutton, underappreciated.
He's just going to be stable, you know? He's going to be the wide receiver 1 for the Broncos.
Jordan Love, Dak Prescott, underrated.
I think so. Yeah, I think Dak Prescott could be a top 5 QB this year. You know, Joe Burrow can go suck it.
Big Joe.
And the thing is, you might sleep on the manager, but Heidi is steady, right? If I had just been steady last year, I would have had Chase Brown on my team, but I dropped him after week 3, right? Heidi doesn't drop her players until she's sure that they are a flop. So I think she's going to actually do really well this year.
Steady as a leaf.
This team's star player is Christian McCaffrey. Off the field, McCaffrey is an avid piano and harmonica player.
Boy, what a mess that was. Those guys have no idea what they are talking about. They need to get a life. Amen. And now each analyst will get to talk about their dark horse pick, which is a team that they think can perform far better than expected.
Isaac, who's your dark horse pick?
Your dark horse pick is the J team. True dark horse, picking someone in the bottom half that you don't expect. But I think there's just a lot of good players with J in their name, and if a couple of those guys surprise, they could work their way into surprising.
I could see that. I think he's going to be actually a pretty good team. My dark horse is myself, the Dark Lord. I've been in the finals the last 3 years, and I'll be back. Just you wait. I always get underestimated, and you always regret it. The Dark Lord will rise again. Woo! Now booga 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 booga.
Make an offer you can't refuse.
That's why he's not going to finish at the top.
Is it time yet?
We have nothing more to say.
And there's SWAG swag.
Okay. Who's your number one in swag?
I have different categories. I've got three-way tie for swag. One.
Okay.
Different ways. One, I think the J team is the best marriage of functional swag based on strategy. I think the family is the most fun swag concept. And I think that Gimli Goo Bears has the best name and picture.
Yeah, those are my top three for sure. I put the family at the top because I like the intimidating aspect of it. It's still a team that can take games off of you, but it's like that picture of the Godfather, the family. Like, I don't want to mess with that.
Exactly.
But Gimli Goo Bears, that's a great picture of your cat. Like, I don't want to beat that team. Like, it's kind of the opposite effect, right?
Yeah, it's like if you took a bat to Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
No.
But the J team, I agree, has the most functionality out of it all. Beyond that, I think I did a good job with my theme. Everyone's a villain, you know?
What a collection of teams. Personally, I think Darby Sock has the best chance to win the whole darn thing. What did you say? I mean, the Dark Lord's victory is a guaranteed certainty. All hail his darkliness. That concludes our power ranking show. See you mid-season for an update on the standings and some new rankings. Best of luck to all the teams except for Darby Sock. Yay-ho! And amen.